In today's video, I'm just going to go over an example of a setup that we had earlier this week along with the trigger and how you use it. And it was in Amazon, and this is where all of the moving averages were on the side of the bulls as far as the daily chart was concerned. We had price above the 200 simple, above the 50 simple. 5 and 13 have been in a buy mode since back here, okay? And what we did was we pulled back into symmetry support. This zone ended up holding, it ended up triggering, like let's say the 1 minute chart obviously would have triggered an entry relatively quickly. But in order to take something overnight, we're either looking at 5 minute or 15 minute or 30 minute chart to trigger an entry. Now you can actually use the 5 minute chart now, but only if all the moving averages are on the right side with the exact setup. So here, for example, a 15-minute chart, it looks like here's the crossover. You also took out a prior swing high, so there would have been an entry around the 2700 area. If you used a 5-minute chart, let's see, that would have been, okay, here's the crossover right here. So that would have come in maybe a little bit before the 15-minute chart trigger. But bottom line, it hit, it held, it triggered an entry, and today it almost met target number 2. So since we tested this support, we've had a rally of $264, okay? Now, as far as what you should be doing now, well, how about just protecting profits? How about trailing up a stop? Because once you make at least 2 targets, you're definitely in a place where you could pull back. So again, just trail up those stops. But one other thing I want to show you that matched up with what we were looking at was the fact that we had timing for a low pretty much on the opening Monday. And it came from, well, the histogram showed you the timing, but also if you just counted the bars, this high to low was 13 trading bars on this 30-minute chart, and this one was 13 trading bars, okay? So we had time and price and a trigger, and again, we did get some results. Now, obviously, there are a ton of setups where the markets just blow through the support. If it doesn't hold what it needs to hold, get out. Not all the trade setups are going to work, okay? But there are ones that, if you take small losses on the others, you'll have ones like these that will definitely make up for any of the small losses.